Oh goodness, I haven't even logged into Facebook. Hello, here I am live. Haven't even logged into Facebook. I don't need my email. Oh, come on. Facebook's been a pain this day. I noticed that while I was at work. I had it open at work. What the heck are you doing? Okay. Oh, look, there we are. Facebook. Not that anything loaded. What is the problem? We're going to do this. Well, it's not even loading properly. It's not my computer. I don't think that's on straight. Close enough. So that's the computer. That's the transfer we used last night. You can see it's right there. Let's put that back on its backer. Stick it to the side. What is Facebook doing? Can't see messages. Messenger. I'm connected to the internet. I'm plugged in to the internet. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Kara. I don't know what Facebook's doing. It was working on my phone. Hello, Miss Kelly. You can't type? Well, that's okay. I can't. It's annoying. I closed the screen and reopened it. Of course, that didn't do anything except for make it take longer. Not like I have a bunch of background crap loading. What the heck is that? I don't know. Well, this is annoying. I can do a live, but I can't see anything. I can't see you people. All right. Well, that's annoying. If I can't get it to come up, we're just going to do a quick project. Because I want to be able to see y'all talk. Hi, Tori. And it's not doing anything over there. I have a blue bar of death. Well, I got to my page. Oh, look. I've been live for 4 minutes and have done crap. See? I found myself. Yay! Facebook wasn't loading. The old Facebook? What do you mean the old Facebook? I'm live on Business Suite, but Facebook on my phone is working fine. It's just on the, hi Kelly, you're laughing at me. It's just over here, it's being annoying. All right, what do I do when I first come on? I don't know, because now I'm all just like wonky. Put that in there, see if it actually works. Oh, it did something. All right, if you are not a chalk couture designer, please send this out into Facebook land for me. Oh, okay. Then you can say, oh, of course, yeah. Yeah. Oof. All right, let me attempt to put this out in Facebook land myself. Does not mean it will happen. And then, depending on how it's working, we may do a bigger project, or we may do the small project. One's this big, one's this big. I haven't really decided which one I wanted to do. So, it'll be a surprise, right? And I thought I was on early. That didn't happen. Hello, Miss Bonnie. We are just getting started. Well, actually not really, because Facebook was being a problem, but I'm just about to start. Oh, well, it's not there. Haven't seen that group pop up in a while. Like I said, if you are not a chalk couture designer, please send this out into Facebook land for me. Much appreciated. Oh, haven't seen that group in a while either. Because there's all sorts of crafting groups and t-shirt making groups. That's what I was looking for. Home decor groups, all sorts of groups and live groups and neighborhood groups and all sorts of stuff that I'm not in, but you may be in. So it would be great if you could share this out and help me get some more exposure. Wow. I was looking for a group that I don't, oh, if I put the correct word in, it would probably help. Because, you know, just me putting it out into Facebook land doesn't really do that much. It does. But I need your help doing it too. Oh, what's in that over there? We'll see if Alexis pops on. Okay. So where were we? I got to catch up with the live chat because it's a different screen. Guess what? What? What, Kara? Holy moly! A 3-year-old did the zipline course? I mean, if you kind of grow up exposed to things, it's not as scary. I don't know how to help you on that one, Charlotte. Like I said, the phone's here, the laptop's over there. I'm on Business Suite here. I'm on Facebook over here. Oh no, Tori, you did all the work and they got the credit and the sale and you got 0, except for thank you. Well, that sucks. They could at least, like, you know, paid you for your time. Oh man, that bites. All right, so let me get this stuff out of the way. Do y'all want the big project or the little project? Big or little? You want to do a zip line in Hawaii. I'm hoping I can make the, yeah, no more help with them. I'm hoping I, with the help of my team, earn the trip to where is it? Dominican Republic, because I'm pretty sure they would have a zip line thing there, and I would definitely be going and doing that with my uplines and having a big laugh about that. That would be fun. Big. Okay, Kelly says to do the big one. What do the rest of you say? Big project, small project? Big project, obviously. Oh, jeez. Thanks, Tori. Oh, man. All right. I don't have the color in my head to do that one, so we'll do this one. All right. That would be fun. And by my uplines, I mean Paige screaming her head off and Ken screaming his head off. Although, he might have, I don't know. It depends on if Sean got him to do it before. But, yeah. I don't know, can you make it clearer? If any of you are ever in Kentucky and went to Zipline, just let me know. He also has kayak and canoe tours. Okay, this is now a retired surface. This is our diagonal palette board. You can actually do both sides. I love doing both sides. We're going to use the bigger side. It is gray. We're going to do this first because it's got some, this is a little wet, what is this? Clorox wipe, I think, or fake one. It's got some dust particles from shipping on it and manufacturing. I just want to get some of it off. I don't want that sticking to the back of my transfer. It's a little rough too. What do you mean, make it clearer? Am I fuzzy on the screen? Oh, I am. Any better? We'll use the wipe. Ooh, disco show. Okay, now that's wet. Oh. We have zip lining here too, down ski mountains and oh, that's right. Yeah, cold. You know I don't do cold. And I feel crooked. I always feel crooked. Wait, the kids are moving again? Charlotte. The kids are already moving again? Or do you have more than just Sarah? I mean, I think you only have Sarah. He just got a job here. Oh, other daughter. Okay. What's that one's name? Yeah, I know in the summer. I know. I mean, it'd be very cold in the winter. I know, but still, it's cold. You have 5 kids. Okay, well, that means Christy. All right. So we got Christy and Sarah and who else? There's got to be at least 2 boys. Gold and green. So we're going to do my Roost, my rules. We're going to do paste and peel on this because we're going to do, it's just going to have to be done as paste and peel. And this should all fit on here. It's just, yeah, it's going to fit. The board is 18 by 24. This is a C size transfer. It is also 18 by 24. So we're putting some fuzz on it so it doesn't stick on there. John and James. Okay, so then what is the other girl's name? Figured you had two sons. And some of the transfers will be stickier than the other ones. It just depends on where they were in the manufacturing line, when they were manufactured, all that kind of stuff. So sometimes you need to fuzz it a little more, sometimes you don't really need to fuzz it at all. It just depends. You know, first things in the batch are probably going to be more sticky than things at the end of the batch. I saw a fuzzy on here I wanted off. I can't grab with my fingers. Oh, that's not very good. I have these reverse tweezers for weeding vinyl. I could never get them to work right the first time, because you have to like open them to grab. I can never get them to work right the first time. Oh man, y'all are chatty. Oh wow. You know, the Norwegians would have that event down. They're great at all those shooting events in the cold weather. Ah, okay. Amanda, that doesn't have much to do with the family. All right. Okay. Whew. So Charlotte's got family all over the place. I did not know that you had that many kiddos. Well, that's fun. You got a little bit of everything, obviously. All right, so we're gonna just kind of fake line this up evenly. Cool. It does have some divots from where they put the nails in. So I'm trying to make sure I'm not on those. I shouldn't be. I'm also trying to make sure I'm even, and I am not even. Not even at all. I think my transfer is cut crooked. They're not all perfectly straight. You would think they would be, but no, because it's manufactured, and I'm sure when they go through the cutting machine, as you know when you cut paper, anything bigger than that, as the blade goes down, it kind of like angles. So they're not always perfectly straight. So we're going to have to like visually do this one and not trust the edges of the board. I mean, it's going to be close. I'm not going to measure. We'll put it that way. Do I want that on the chicken? Okay, we're going to flip this around. Charlotte, I don't remember. I met a lot of people. I flipped that around because this is a pallet board, and it's boards, and it's not exactly always even. And this line right here has a bigger divot, and I'm not sure I wanted that in the feathers of the rooster, but I need to flip it to see where it ends up being this direction. It ends up being in the neck, which is a smaller area, because the other one was the feathers and a leg. And I didn't really want the leg to have a bleed out, because if it's not even, the paste is going to bleed along that line depending on which way you hit it. So we're going to go this way. So now we got to line it up again. Sorry. It's not even. The transfer is not even. All right. Get out of the way. Now I still have that line to deal with. Now it also goes through the letters up at the top. So it might be a small problem there. I am using my large handled squeegee, the old one, because it's a little bit thicker, to push on here and get any air bubbles out. Because air bubbles will leave a blob. And on those edges, where those boards meet, I'm being very careful about that. In fact, that one, I'm going to push down first. And then go back. Alright, well, the easy part of this, we're using black for the letters. But I need to stir my black. I did paste maintenance, and this is my old black, and now I just got black gunk everywhere. So when I did paste maintenance, which was stirring my paste and adding water because it was drying out, I do a spray of water before I close the jar, just so it doesn't dry out before I get back into it. So I got to stir it up to get that spray of water mixed in. So if you've joined in and you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat and I will answer them, or one of my regular viewers can answer them or make me realize that I had a question. I do not buy distilled water per se. I buy bottled water, so I don't have a bottle in here. It's purified spring water, whatever it is. It's bottled water. Because I just buy a case and go through it myself when I need to. A case lasts me a long time. I don't usually drink bottled water. I just use my Brita filter. And I bring one of the bottles back here and use it. I need to bring another bottle back here. But yeah, don't use tap water in your paste, because we all have crap in our tap water. Whether the city put it there or the government, and it's the fluoride, whatever in the water, or stuff that's in the pipes. If you have old pipes like I do, you may have some rust coming as the pipes erode. Little metal flakes that you can't see. I do know, or if your water heater is going out, you'll have some rust come through your pipes. I have a new water heater, don't have that problem. Woohoo! I don't remember what number mine even is. The original? I don't know. I got it in 2019 after I joined Couture, because I joined Couture for something to do while I saved up the money to get my maker. And then I barely touched my maker because it's not fun. Sorry, I don't like weeding. It's much more fun to put a design on a board and chalk it and peel it off and you're done. You don't have to do all that weeding. Alright, I'm going to do this side first, because I know I'm going to have an issue down here, and I just want to get it over with. Alright. Chicken I'm not so worried about. So we're just going to dip into our black chalk paste, and because I have this edge, it's higher on this side. I'm going to go that way and hopefully not cause a bleed. Yeah, see, there's so much crap in the water. That's why you're supposed to use distilled water or, like I said, bottled water. And I'm going that way on that area, not the rest of it. Ooh, this is going to take a lot of black paste. I'm so excited because this is my old paste. I have 2 brand new jars that came in other little packages of black paste that I haven't even been able to get into because I didn't want to waste this one and just throw it away. It's kind of pointless. Now, like I said, we're doing paste and peel on this one. So I'm going to paste this, then we're going to peel it and dry it before putting down the next color. In this case, it'll be the other side. I also have a ledge right there, so I might have had a problem and didn't realize it. That's okay, it'll give it character. Like, even though you can take the same transfer and do it with the same colors on the same board, it's going to be a little bit different every time. That's the fun part about doing workshops or classes as well, which I do. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Especially if you're local to Dallas-Fort Worth. Because you can sit people down with the same transfer, same colors of paste, same surface. They'll all do it differently. Everyone will do it differently. Somebody may copy your exact example exactly, and everybody else is going to do something different. And that's the fun part, because you can make it your own, and not to be snotty. I tried to get into an artsy place to do classes, workshops, but they're like really not really artsy, but like really maker studio artsy. And she didn't think it was individualized enough. I'm just like, you have no clue. Anyway, I didn't get in there. Not happy about that. So actually it did not bleed that much on those edges. It did miss one section, but I can fill that in. It didn't bleed like I thought it was. Yay. But I was also paying attention to the way those edges, like the taller side, where it was. And I should have actually got the hairdryer. Yeah, I'm going to get the hairdryer. The hairdryer is quicker than the quick dry tool. I know, the name doesn't sound like it should be, but the hairdryer puts out more air. The hairdryer is not plugged in. Holy crap. It's very loud. See, it puts a lot more air out. The quick dry tool is it's actually the quiet dry tool. It has its purpose, but not when you're trying to do something that's got a lot of paste or ink on it. So y'all can kind of see that much. So it looks pretty good, right? So we're just going to drop that back down. I don't need to push it down. We're done with that part. Now we're going to go on the other side and do the other section in black. And then we're going to have to deal with our chicken. I do need to push the area near the chicken back down. I'll do that now so I don't forget. All right. Yeah, only if it's plugged in. There's no number 2 maker? Why did they do that? Why is there no number 2? That's stupid. All right, we're going to give it a big old blob of black paste. And we're going to go down on this one. I have the really big retired chicken. I guess actually it's a rooster. And then I have the chickens that are retired as well. So I have this whole, like, plus the other Farm Charm collection with the chicken and the cows and stuff. So I really have a bunch of chickens that I can do up. And actually the small ones too. Wow. I need to do a whole bunch of chickens and put them in a vendor show somewhere. Chickens always seem to sell. Don't know why. Well, I kind of do. And there's a lot of people that are doing backyard chicken raising right now too, so they can have their own eggs, and they use the poop for fertilizer in their gardens or their friends' gardens, and they eat your leftover food. Some of them do. All right, I think we're good with the black. Well, I did use a good big chunk of my black paste. Hi, Miss Carrie. Okay, let's try this side. Oh, good, no blobbies. Roosters can be mean. Well, that's kind of their point, right? To protect their flock. I think Kelly fell asleep on us. She always falls asleep on my lives. Right, Kelly? I love picking on Kelly. We're just gonna drop that back down. We're gonna push our little chicken's feet back down, or rooster. All right. I'm gonna set this to the side because I need to stir up the paste colors that I'm gonna use. Oh, there's Kelly. I thought you were asleep. Sorry. All right. I gotta find some pretty colors for the chicken. Rooster. Sorry, you're being a female. You're not really a female. All right. So, I need to open my new old bumblebee. You see that? That's old stock. And see, I have this cough. It's not always around. It shows up, obviously, when I go live. Is that orange peel? That's orange peel. Where's papaya? Oh. It's right underneath it. All right. Orange peel. He needs some green, so I guess we're going to use the meadow because I need to use this one up too. And the previous chicken I had some candy apple red in it too. And I think that's the only colors I used. I don't think I had blue. The last time I did the chicken, it looked really cool. Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't take and throw out my old paste. I still have a bunch of new jars. I'm just going to use it. You was going to do like red, orange, yellow, making classy. Oh, he's going to be multiple color. Yellow, orange, green, red. See, both the previous chickens. Did I do the big chicken? The big rooster? I did the chickens. Pretty sure I did the rooster. I don't know. I sold it a long time ago. It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. Well, you know what? We're just going to go with these. My fear is that some of these pastes I've had for so long that when I open them up, they're either going to be dried out or like gross. So I've had this one a while. The Creamy Dreamy formula came out a year ago with the February catalog last year. So this one I've had longer than a year, unopened. So we'll see what that one looks like here shortly. Alright, that one's good. Like I said, I have to stir these up first because I did do paste maintenance and I have water sitting on the top of them that I sprayed before I closed them up, which I need to do that. So that one, I'm going to do green first, I think. I was in the green yesterday, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh no, that one's... I'm not even sure I sprayed water on the top of that one. That one's pretty good. I need me some more. I need another multi-tool. I call them multi-tools. Most Couture calls them multi-tools. I can't say multi-tools. That's just, sorry, it's the Texan in me. I can't say it. It's a multi-tool. How do I not have another one? I have more than 3. Shoot. I lost a ball. I don't know where it went. Alright, well I guess I have to clean one of these. How do I not have an extra? I thought I had 4 that I was using. Oh well. Charlotte, you better spray some water in those and let them sit. And use the microwave method if you need to, but go spray water in them. I have some paste from 2019 that I'm babying. Grape soda. And I just finished up a parakeet. It's also from that time frame, but I have a new one of those. Actually, I have a new one of both of those. I have noticed that some colors change over time, like the orange gets darker over time. These are old formula. Pretty sure. I think the orange is old. I know the other colors are. I can't remember about the orange. It feels like the old. All right, let's open this one. See? Brand new. It's not dry. It's, oh, it is dry. Dry-ish. I should have opened this the other night. Well, shoot. Bumblebee, huh? We may not be using Bumblebee. This actually needs some water sprayed in it. I am not going to do this to bring it back alive right here. Not while y'all are watching. It will take too long. So I'm going to let some water sit in that. That was a lot of water. I'm going to let it sit. How are your pace for 2018 and before? When did you start? Because I'm pretty sure you joined after me, I think. All right, let me see. I have, hold on a second. Because I don't want to open a new jar. Currant jam. I have daffodil. I have the other yellows that I could open if I want, but I'm trying not to. Oh, okay. Because I have some colors that came in some kits. I don't even remember what they all came in. Oh, look, that's an old color. That's an old daffodil. Those are new. Oh, I see lots of daffodil. I have a jar of daffodil open. I have a bunch of paste singles. Bumblebee. There's a palette pack. There's daffodil. I don't know what that one was from. It's got a color tray. It was part of some set. Ocean Mist. That's a great color. All right. I joined February 2019. All right, the only problem is I'm going to have a lot of Bumblebee, more than I need. So I'm going to have to put it in that jar. Or, hold on. One of my jars. All right. Well, this is definitely a newer formula because it doesn't have the tab. They got rid of the tab first because they were coming open in shipping. Like the ones that were in the Club Couture shipments. The post office would bang them up and they would come open in shipping. These are actually clean. They just don't look it. These have been well used. Oh, yeah. And I'm not even going to put this in this tray. I'm just going to put it straight in here. Why get the tray dirty, right? So this is a paste single. It has 0.19 fluid ounces. The jars are 3 ounces. But the amount of paste in here, you can do so much with. Like, there's really a lot of paste in here, which is why I wanted to put it in a container. The reason I'm not putting it in with that jar is because the jar is old formula and this is new formula, and I didn't really want to mix them. I'm sure there'd be no issue, but I just didn't want to mix them. Alright, so that little guy can go in the trash. Yeah, I made this online with y'all several weeks ago. And you know what? That's definitely new formula. It has a different smell to it. It is a little bit thicker, so I'm going to add a little dab of water. And it's thicker because it's been sitting in that package. Hello, Miss Ginger. You joined July. I was February, so yeah. It just took you a while to join. Yeah, I didn't purchase anything until after I joined. I started watching videos December 2018 and pretty much decided on joining. Actually, like I said, I wanted a Cricut maker, I guess. And I decided to do Couture until I could get enough money for my maker, because those are like $300. And Couture is $99. So I did that first. Well, I saved up money for the other. And then I fell in love with my Couture and got my Cricut for my maker and have barely used it. It is what it is. Alright. Let's bring our little paste back over here. Alright, well now we're going to do our chicken. Part of it is easier to do than the rest, and the rest of it's going to be a hot mess. It does have the edge right there that I got to be careful of. Oh yeah. And one other thing. What color should his eye be? Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to make it yellow, I think. Now I'm going to get my... No. I probably haven't used it. The last time I used it was when we made the... I don't have one in here. The stickers for the cups, which has been more than a year. Definitely more than a year. I'm trying to debate on whether I'm doing... what part I'm doing first. All right. I don't know what I'm doing. The stickers are still on the cups. They go through the dishwasher all the time. Still fine. Unless I sit there and chip away at the ink on the sticker, which I could do immediately, it's still the same. Like, there's no difference on it. You know what? I think my other chicken I also used some currant jam on. Oh well. This one's not going to have it. I need orange though. That was a lot more, sorry, that was a lot more paste than I wanted right there. It's fine. It just was a bigger blob than I expected. A lot bigger blob. I can't see what I'm doing. Trying to help my paste isn't drying. Oh shoot, I forgot his cob. Alright, Mr. Chicken. And I need to start spreading this like crazy. I need who knows what Mr. Chicken will look like? Mr. Rooster. He may look awful. I don't know. It was drying out a little, so I sprayed some water in a tray and then used that first. Or I dipped my finger in there first. Alright. Y'all are chatting. Sorry, I had to like do my thing over here. You know, all my squeegees are all like dirty. And I don't care. I'm just going to take this one and wipe away. Okay, there's only one section I'm really worried about, and that's right there on that line. And I have paste on my fingers. Alright. Let's hope this is... It's a little wet right there. Alright. I have paste everywhere. I'm trying to get it out of the way before I mess with this. And then I'll catch up with the chat. I did spray a little water in my jars before closing them. And I have not done the black one yet because I need to do a touch-up. And we're going to dry this first. Dramamine. Come on, girls. Dramamine. I want to pick it up and show you, but I want, just in case, I want the paste off my fingers. I'd rather not mess it up. It looks so good right now. I don't want to put my my fingers, I think they're dry. But I don't want to, like, leave a smudge somewhere where it's not supposed to be. Especially when you do Hot Mess, which was the finger painting looking thing that I was doing. Well, I call it adult finger painting. Chalk ends up everywhere sometimes. Alright. Why is there... Aha! I have a little touch-up to do. So there is our chicken. I don't know if you can see it, but right there... Can I get it close enough? You really can't see it, but right there. Like, look. See that little tan spot? A piece of the wood came up with my transfer. It's on my transfer, which I gotta use my reverse tweezers that I don't like. And get that off my transfer. Or at least remember to do it. And I'm going to cheat, because I really don't want that there. I'm going to take some of my grease, if it's open. It is open. I'm going to get just a tiny bit and dab it on there. But I need my detail tool, which is covered in paste right now. Oh, man. That was rough seas. I have not been on a cruise. I was on an overnight ferry. I'm pretty sure it was both directions. I only remember going one way. From Finland to Sweden, and we had to get back to Finland. So I'm pretty sure we took it from Sweden back to Finland. I don't remember the return trip. I don't drink, so it's not that was the issue. I don't remember it. I remember shopping in the little grocery store. Like that overnight ferry was a small cruise. It had everything in that ferry. The cars went underneath. It had a grocery store in it, pretty much. Had several. Oh, there's another strip over here. Right there. See that one? There's another piece that came out. And I had fuzzed that transfer. There were several restaurants. There was the big buffet. There was the dance, the ballroom. There was a casino. There was a theater, like movie theater. There was a whole bunch of little shops, the souvenir shops, obviously, jewelry. They had one that was for like tech. This probably should be a little bit darker, but I'm just kind of filling it in. So it's not the tan color. That's the wood. So it's not quite so noticeable. It's probably going to make it more noticeable now, but I'll rub some of it back off. What else did it have on there? It had the discotheque. I don't remember. I don't really remember what else. That was many years ago. Like I said, I just put some on there. I dabbed off most of it. So it's not going to be that detailed. And now this one little section on the S. Right there. Where that line is. I just want to fill in that hole a little bit. And that's just because that's where the edge is. So I didn't really get any paste there. I was on a trip for ringette. It's very similar to hockey. It's played in Canada mostly. Well, Canada, in North America, it's mostly played in Canada and some northern states. It used to be girls couldn't play hockey, so they gave them ringette. And that's not so much what it is anymore, but it's a different sport. Similar, but different. So I went with Team USA for the World Championships. I was the third string goalie, which was fine because I had just learned the sport and I got a free trip out of it to Finland and Sweden. So that was fine. I really liked the trip. I liked Finland, I think, more than Sweden, but we spent more time in Finland. Like, we flew into Finland to Helsinki, and then we were immediately on a bus that took us to the hostel, and we spent the night in the hostel, and then I'm pretty sure the next day we were on the ferry to go to Sweden. And then we were in Sweden for a couple of days because we played some exhibition games, and the whole trip was like 20 days, so it was quick-ish. But we also had practice in there and games, so that takes out a lot of time. And team dinners and things like that. So we played several games in Sweden, and then we came, like I said, I don't remember the trip back across the ferry, but I know we did, because we didn't go any way else around. I don't remember probably because I'd already done the getting onto the ship once, or ferry. It was a ship. I just don't remember it. Anyway, so I remember getting some souvenirs and found out about some fantastic chocolate. And I'm coffee, I'm sorry. And a little seal backpack, he's very cute, that I have. Peepholes. And then we went back to Finland and we played several games in Finland. And we were on a bus and we went to several different places. And I just remember some of the places in Finland more than I do Sweden. I really don't remember Sweden. Sorry, Sweden. And we walked around as a group more in Finland. We were in Finland more in the different little cities. And some of the girls had been over to Finland before because they were nannies and things like that for families there, which was okay. So they knew the language and they had friends there. So we went to those friends, their ringette club. We played against them. And our coach had coached there before, so we went to the city where she'd coached and played against that people, and like the locals hosted us in their houses and things like that. So that was kind of cool. Like we stayed in their houses and then there was other times that we stayed in the hostels. I loved having breakfast. I love breakfast. Sandwiches for breakfast was awesome. And you could have like your little cereal and stuff too. But it was sandwiches for breakfast. And it was like delicious breads and cheeses and meats. Oh. And there was this delicious juice that I've never been able to find anywhere else. Pretty sure it was in Finland. I always look for it. Can't find it. I've done internet searches. Don't know what it is. But yeah. But that was many years ago. But yeah. It was fun. I rubbed the little statue's head to that you're supposed to rub if you're planning, if you ever want to come back to Finland. Haven't made it back. I remember the Swedish part that I remember. There was the ABBA museum that I skipped, but we went to the Vasa. The Vasa museum, amazing. It's this old, I will call it a Viking ship. It's not really a Viking ship, but it's this old ship. It's Vasa. Look it up. It's amazing. Wooden carved ship. It is absolutely huge. It's bigger than 18-wheelers. Like, you could easily fit probably 4 or 5 18-wheelers inside of it, and there's still room. And that's not even talking about the top. It's huge. But it sank in the channel, and it was down there for many years, and they pulled it up, and they're slowly refurbishing parts that have rotted away, but it's in the museum, and you can walk in there, and it's just like, wow. It's huge. It's gorgeous. Like Pirates of the Caribbean, you know how the ship is all like carved and everything? This is a real thing. It's not CGI. It's amazing. So we did the Vasa Museum first, and then everybody else went right up the hill to the Arts and Culture Museum, or whatever it is that's right there, and they had the ABBA display going on. I didn't go see that. The cemetery was also right there, and I walked around the cemetery, and it was the naval cemetery, or part of it was the naval military cemetery, so I walked around on all that. Of course, now I'm thinking, oh yeah, a young girl all by herself in a foreign country in the Swedish cemetery. There was nobody else there. But I was the only one there. Everybody else was in the museum. I think the bus driver might have been in the bus. And after I did that, I went and sat back on the bus. But I'm like, I probably wouldn't do that these days. But yeah. I didn't see Santas everywhere, and we were there in November. There was not Santas everywhere. It was before Thanksgiving. Because I don't remember missing Thanksgiving. But I don't remember Santas everywhere. It could also have been the region that he went to. We were in Helsinki, and then like I said, we were in Espoo, Turku, I can't remember the name of the other one. I know we went through the castle in Turku Castle. We went and did several sightseeing things as well. They had it planned out for us, so it was pretty cool. I got some great CDs. We'll time myself here. I got some great CDs at the little gas station that had the bin of like CDs. I got some great CDs out of that I still play occasionally. That was different. It was like, it's not dance music, but I guess it is dance music. It's upbeat, peppy stuff. You would hear it in a club at that time, probably. This was 2000, so CDs were still a thing in 2000, by the way. All right, I've chatted enough. If you have any questions about Chalk Couture, what I did, this will be for sale, by the way. I may or may not do the other side. Have not decided yet. I can do the other side. Let me know. I really like how that turned out. My Roost, my rules. Like I said, if you have questions about Chalk Couture, message me. Let me know. I will get them answered. I gotta go wash my transfer and pull these little pieces of wood off. It's actually not wood. It is... Ooh, that one's coming up. It is wood. Hold on. Gotta concentrate. Oh, now I stuck it back down to the paper. Oh well. To the sticky side. It was coming up on its own. Well, I pulled part of it up. See? That's part of it. So I'm going to log off. Go wash this transfer in the sink with some water and let it dry overnight. I'll put it back on its backer tomorrow. I think that's it. If you want to join and if you want to become a designer and get a 40% off discount on all your chalk couture supplies, March is the time to do it because you get free bird cutouts. That's that little guy and that little guy. And the transfer to do those included in your $99 kit this month. They don't normally offer those deals, so sign up. I need some more designers and chalkers on my team. My team's lost a couple of people. All right. Good night, ladies. I appreciate you watching, and catch you later.